Today we're going to be testing 3 keto-friendly weight loss recipes. There is a trend going viral on social media right now, and Sarah and I are going to take part in this trend. It is called the Great Lock-In, which sounds kind of weird, but basically the premise is that it is fall, and why wait till January to get some of your resolutions going? If you take this last part of the year and give it your best, you can go into 2026 feeling better than you ever have before. If you're a part of our free Keto Twins weekly newsletter, you can join in the description below. It's free. Did I mention it's free? Sarah and I talked about how we were going to try this challenge because we've been feeling kind of blah lately, kind of unmotivated. And this is not just about the number on the scale. This is emotionally, financially, anything that you can do to set yourself up for a great 2026. So that's where these recipes come in, because one of our goals is to shed a little bit of weight before next year, of course. And these recipes look keto-friendly and interesting. It kind of reminds me of the whole supermodel snack trend that we did a couple months ago, and a lot of you guys tried those recipes and you liked them, and they were simple. And I'm not talking that you have to eat like this every day. That's not the point of this video. It's that maybe a couple times a week you replace your snack with the snacks we're going to show you today, or you're going to replace your dinner with the dinner that we're going to show you today. Since the age of 12, Sarah and I have been obsessed with the number on the scale. Honestly, it didn't matter what else was going on with our health, that number was all that we cared about. Fast forward to turning 40 last year, and we had this realization. Maybe it's time to actually pay attention to what's happening inside of our bodies and not just what the scale says. And that is where the Hume Health Body Pod comes in. The Body Pod isn't just a smart scale, and it gives you so much more than just weight. It shows things like body fat, muscle mass, visceral fat, and even your metabolic age. And let me tell you, when Sarah and I stepped on it, we were very shocked because our metabolic age was higher than we expected. And if you know us, you know that we're not exactly gym people. But that's actually what makes this all so motivating. So in the Hume Health app, you actually get this visual breakdown. It's a diagram showing muscle and fat across your arms, legs, and torso. I have been paying special attention to my visceral fat and my muscle mass. And that's because those tell a much clearer story than just weight alone. So even if the number on the scale stays the same, you can check to see if you're building muscle or losing fat. And that is the full picture that we have been missing all of these years. And what makes this different is the accuracy. It is 98% accurate compared to medical grade scans that cost $20,000 at the gym. And it actually tells you where you stand, if you're in a healthy range, and it gives you feedback on things like sleep, nutrition, and activity. And the app just doesn't spit out numbers. It feels like having a little health coach right on your phone. So if you're ready to understand your whole health picture, check out the Hume Health Body Pod. We'll leave it linked in the description below, and if you use our code KETOTWINS at checkout, it actually stacks on top of their current sale that's happening right now on their website. That means that you can save up to 50% on the Body Pod. And the best part is, if you're in the US, it's HSA, FSA eligible, so you can even get it covered through your insurance. Thanks so much to Hume Health for sponsoring this video. The first recipe that we're going to try is the main course. It's our dinner for our weight loss day, and it is using a ingredient that has been very popular for like the last 50 years in the weight loss space, and it is cabbage. But this is in a new way. People are making like really amazing looking dishes with cabbage, and this is a great way to keep down the carbs but still have like a luscious looking recipe. So the creator that inspired us is called Cooking with Destiny, and she doesn't necessarily use all keto ingredients, so we're gonna be tweaking this a little bit to make it keto. But you're gonna be needing things like a cabbage and onion, parsley, cream cheese, spices, garlic, stuff like that. It looks really, really delicious. And it's gonna give the bulk, I would say, of what we're eating in this video, because the other two, they look a little interesting. I've never cooked cabbage in this way, so it's gonna be a learning experience for all of us. Welcome. We preheated our oven to 350 degrees. We're also using one of our pans that's oven safe because we're gonna be sticking this whole thing into the oven. So I'm going to cut our cabbage now.
Into what?
Wedges. You're supposed to be cutting this down the middle so that it doesn't fall apart. Okay. Now we're going to cut down this side. I mean, is this it? Or do we cut it again?
No, I don't know.
Really? We're gonna add some olive oil to a pan. I'm gonna char our cabbages.
Let's just do 2.
2? Let's do 3.
I think you're crowding the pan.
Okay, well, she does 3 in her pan. All right, let's wait till these start cooking. All right, it's been 6 minutes. We're going to flip. How's that one looking? Okay. Okay. It's been another 6 minutes.
Okay, you're gonna flip one last time on the back?
Yeah. This is probably gonna have the least amount of surface area. Smells actually quite good for being cabbage. This is if you guys don't have one of these, it does help. It does come in handy to protect yourself. Like just yesterday, I believe I got a big dot on the face with oil. The moneymaker, we can't miss it. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
This is simple so far. I mean, it smells amazing. It's only cabbage. I turned off the stove because it's pretty hot, and we're gonna take these bad boys out, and I don't want to be splattered with oil. I'm gonna put them on a tray. Why am I singing? Yeah, the cabbage is wilting and getting smaller, which is good, but it's also releasing a lot of moisture, which is bad when you're dealing with oil. Okay, I've turned the heat on low. We're gonna be using the same pan, and this is also the pan that's gonna be going directly into our oven when we put it all together. So I'm gonna be adding some butter. We're gonna add in some onion and get that cooking. This is half of a small onion. Okay, so she uses cornstarch in her recipe, obviously not keto. We're gonna be using some xanthan gum to thicken this. I like to add my xanthan gum in with the spices or herbs or salt or pepper, just so that it distributes evenly. We're gonna go with about half a teaspoon of xanthan gum and mix it in. That way, when we pour it in, it's not going to clump. So we're gonna put that aside. Next up, we're gonna add in our garlic. Lots of garlic. Whew. Next up, we're gonna add 2 cups of chicken broth or stock. And about 2 to 3 ounces of cream cheese. And let that all mix and meld together. Okay, so first off, we are noticing that we think this is a lot of liquid for this pan, and we're worried about it overflowing. If you have a bigger pan, it might not be an issue for you. You might be able to go directly into the oven, but we're gonna be transferring this into a proper baking dish and baking it that way just for safety reasons, okay? We're gonna add in our herbs now with the xanthan gum. Last up, we're gonna sprinkle about half a cup of parmesan. Mix that in.
It's definitely thickening up.
We have a thick sauce.
Yummy.
Looking good. Yummo. Smells good. Now, you know, people are gonna say, well, the sauce is rich. And I think you're only gonna be eating a couple tablespoons of the sauce. We're gonna tuck these in. Okay. She does kind of ladle a little bit on the top. Just a touch. This is gonna go in for 50 minutes, right?
Yep.
50 minutes. And we're gonna start preparing our appetizer and our snack for this weight loss themed meal. So the next recipe is for a snack. We're gonna call this our first course. It is by Jacquelinewener, and she is actually trying a recipe from another influencer. But Jacqueline says, my newest snack obsession. So we're gonna get started with some lettuce. Yeah, it's very intricate, so pay attention. Okay, so she basically lays out lettuce. She adds a little bit of olive oil, and then some freshly cracked pepper. If I got this in a restaurant, I would be like, what? And
better be a free
salt.
appetizer, you know what I mean? Like the bread basket.
Salt. And then to top it all off and punch up that flavor, we're gonna go with a little bit of lemon. Our first course.
I mean, apparently this is an obsession to some people, so.
People in the comments like are just saying don't PMO, which means don't piss me off, because they think it's like a joke, but people are eating this. So let's try it, why not? So our second course of this evening for weight loss is by cooking with Rack, and she says that this is the best low-calorie snack she's ever tried. And I will be honest that At first when I saw this, I thought that these were mozzarella sticks that she was cutting up, but they're not. They are hearts of palm. And I have never eaten them this way. I have always eaten them as a noodle, so let's try it.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we are.
They do look like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, that's why I thought that they were. We'll just take a couple. We don't want to fill up too much. Next, she cuts them in half. Yeah, probably because they smell like hearts of palm pasta. And then you put a little coconut aminos.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
We usually just use soy sauce. And then a little bit of tahini. This isn't a great seasoning to have on hand. Put this in soups. You put it on pretty much anything.
Just put a lot.
This is all in good fun, okay? I mean,
That's
the point is that instead of eating like a very high fat, high net carb snack, you eat something like this instead, once in a while. So we're gonna finish up the cabbage and we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna try them. What a feast ahead of us. So our first course is our
lettuce.
Oh, okay. Our salad course. What is there to say? I mean, it's good with the lemon.
Kind of refreshing. I think that you could eat a lot of them if you wanted to, like, you're just like in the mood for
some people like
eating.
Yeah, some people like high volume eating.
Right.
So they want things with low calories
that they can eat a lot of.
Right. And this is definitely it's that. Right. Exactly. Next. I'm really wishing there were mozzarella sticks right now.
Right.
But I'll just take this one. Hearts of palm. I've never eaten it this way, so.
It does have like a cheese like texture or something, you know?
Right. But vegetal
cheese like texture.
like marinated soft cheese or something.
And I love like tahini on anything. It's really good. It has like chili and lime and all sorts of stuff in there.
I eat this.
Yeah, I think they're good.
It's good.
Really fresh tasting.
I don't think I've actually eaten the inside of a heart of palm. Because the outside is hard, a little harder, and the inside is like soft and creamy.
Right.
I don't know what that's about. I've never tried it before.
Yeah.
It's good. So here we have our main course. This is our dinner. I have never eaten cabbage like this before.
Same.
Very flavorful.
I like cabbage, honestly. There's a lot of flavor here, a lot of garlic. I think the key is really charring
it's important. The outside.
The cabbage, so it has like that browning effect. That's gonna add a lot of flavor. So definitely do that.
I would try this if you are trying to not eat meat one day. This is good. And honestly, you're not eating a lot of the sauce. It's like a couple tablespoons of the sauce.
There's very little on each bite, really. I mean,
I would say adding something like this in a couple times a week could jumpstart your weight loss.
absolutely.
And that's the kind of thing that we wanted to talk about in this video is like, don't wait until 2026. Try to get motivated now. Right, exactly.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out the Hume Health Body Pod in the description below. And we're excited to see our progress.
And YouTube seems to think that you're going to like this video here, so why don't you click on it and we will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out. Cheers.
Cabbage cheers.